Alrighty, let's see what's on the agenda today. Oh man, the excitement builds! Oh my gosh! Can't believe it, we're doing it. We're doing it live! Oh yeah! Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Silent09! And this is the Wii version, not the SNES version, but the Wii version of Super Mario Allstars. This game was actually, well, I guess, I don't know if you would classify this as a game. It's more of a collection of games. Let me go ahead and just start, or push start and get started here. This, as you saw there, was released in 1993, originally. The Wii game itself was released somewhere in the 21st century, of course. I actually don't know off the top of my head. Future Self, would you put that on screen? Thanks, man. This is a collection of 4 classic games. Super Mario Bros. For 1995, Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, which was released in 1986, Super Mario Bros. 2, 1988, and Super Mario Bros. 3, 1990, which was a year before I was born. Wow. They could not have timed that perfectly, because I fell in love with this game as soon as I saw it and was able to comprehend what a video game was. Today, however, we're not going to be doing that just because as strange as it sounds, I've not been feeling in the mood for that. Also, for those who are curious, maybe I may do all 4 of these games at some point, but for now, we're going to focus on today. Today's Let's Play is Super Mario Bros. Let's do it. So on the screen, we get 4 files, unlike in the classic NES version, you would only get basically 1 file, and if you turned off the game, you started your file over, basically. Yeah. I know, it's like, anybody who is playing games nowadays, they're like, where's the save file? Why can't I start where I last left off? Yeah, they didn't have that luxury back in the NES days, or the Nintendo box days. On the Super Nintendo, they were kind enough to provide file systems and the save option. Wow, this guy really sucks. That's probably going to be me in a few seconds. So, Super Mario Brothers, let's go and get started. We're going to do 1 player because I don't have a player 2 with me. Sad face. In this game, you can go right, but as soon as you go right, you cannot go back, go left. Yeah, sorry. So if you pass something up, like say, you forgot to hit that box and you want to go back and hit it, nope, not gonna happen, and I don't know why I just did that. That was a weird noise. My tongue clicking there. That there was a power-up. I'm not gonna sit here and explain everything, because most people who have been around or have been born into this technologically filled world have at least heard of Mario and understand the mechanics. Apparently I don't. Lovely. Those were enemies. Obviously you don't want to touch them, but as Mario you can jump on most of them. Some enemies you cannot. Please give me that. Thank you. Alright, awesome. On pipes, assuming I can do this. Oh, come on, really? Dude, that was totally plenty of room. Well, if you gave yourself room, you could actually go down this pipe by pushing down. Pushing down. Jeez, man, I sound like I'm overly giving you guys superfluous information, but I don't know, maybe it's the right amount. You know, I'm still new to this whole let's try to be somewhat informative thing. I guess I should just focus on things that you guys probably wouldn't be able to guess, via watching this. In this game, I will be covering all 8 worlds. I'm not going to be using any of the warps that are... Well, I thought there was something in there. Huh, maybe that's something else. I will be going through all 8 worlds, which means I will be clearing through, let's see, 4 times 8, 32 levels within this game. Yes, so, in case you didn't know, this game actually... Wow, that was pretty cool. Because of the star sprite, you didn't actually see me change clothes there, but once you get the Fire Flower, Mario, or if you're playing as Luigi, which is just Mario recolored, of course, your outfit actually changes into this. It's pretty nice. Pretty nifty, actually. Almost said nice there. And I'm gonna tell myself right now, I'm not saying that word. You're not gonna say the word nice! Nice! What is that? Seriously. Alright, so what was I... Okay, I last left off on explaining their 8 worlds. Sorry, I'm going back through my train of thought, because, once you get derailed... Haha, derailed. Get it? Train? Okay, anyway. What else? Oh. I will try to make note of any, hidden boxes and pipes and other stuff that might not be necessarily well-known. Or not covered, anyway. But essentially, this is kind of a casual run, similar to Pokemon Puzzle League, except this is not a puzzle game, this is a platformer, and this is a very old game. But it is a very fun one, and I've been really in the mood to play this. Speaking of which, I guess I should probably explain what in the world am I thinking? Why did I choose to do this game? Well, let me put it to y'all like this. Super Mario Sunshine was a crap ton of fun. I loved it, and it's been approximately 2-3 years since I played that game and cleared through it. Obviously, this game is probably a little different in nature and in element as far as like what I'm doing, how I beat it, and how long it's going to be. This is kind of a short game, which brings me to reason number 2. I wanted to do a short game for my next project, if you will, before the year 2016 came upon us. And I thought, well, let me see. I did Kirby's Avalanche already. Well, sort of. I did a burp run of it, if you want to even call it that. And I thought, okay, well, I don't really know too many short games I have that I would really be itching to play. So then I thought, you know what? I've been watching a lot, and I mean a lot, of Super Mario Maker Let's Plays, if you will. I almost like ran into those Goombas thinking I had the star. And it just occurred to me, I'm like, wow, you know what? I'm really in the mood to play Mario. Let's play some Mario, man! Or as some people say, Mario, you know. Forgive me if it sounds like I'm making fun of you, I'm not. It sounds weird to me when I hear people say Mario instead of Mario, but I do realize that that is indeed another pronunciation for this guy. Which, by the way, that's the name of the protagonist we're using. I almost fell in the hole there. That friction, man. Ugh. I'm gonna have to get used to that. Speak of which, make sure when you're playing this game, if you decide to play alongside with me, or you decide to pick this game up, or play it however you plan to play it, I'm not gonna ask for details because, you know, that's kind of not a good thing to do. Anyway, stop trying to get off topic there. The friction, oh my gosh, time's run down. The friction on Mario is a little funky in this game, so you have to watch out for that. Up here, if you manage to jump up here using those platforms, you can actually run all the way to the right, and you will be given the option to go down 3 pipes. One that leads to World 2, one that leads to World 3, and then of course another that leads to World 4. You can use that to skip basically an entire world or an entire 3 worlds. It's up to you. Anywhere between 1 and 3. So, if you want to do that, go for it. You're not considered a cheater. That's an option in the game. In fact, I think that it's something that if you're a speedrunner, you're practicing, you know, getting into the mode of speedrunning, that is actually a tactic that they do indeed use. I mean, I would think like, okay, well, that's not like a bad thing, right, to use? Especially if it's allowed. I mean, unless you, of course, the speed run that you're doing requires you... Oh, I just missed a coin. I'm totally getting that coin, man. Give me that. Thank you. What was I saying? Oh. Unless, of course, you're doing a speed run of the game, you know, where you have to go through all levels, all stages, or get everything 100%, if you will. Which, speak of which, I guess I already talked about. The 100% of this game would be just me going through... Whoa. As I jumped on his head, he just falls down like a piece of paper. Oh my gosh, that is just weird, man. So weird. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I forgot about. Lovely. In Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 2, and Super Mario Brothers 3, as far as I know, if you get hit by an enemy, even if you had a power-up before that, well, actually, I shouldn't say that entirely. It's true. There are a few exceptions in Super Mario Bros. 3, but anyway. Details. You will lose not only your Fire Flower or whatever, you will also lose your mushrooms. You'll be small, which really sucks, because now we're going into stage or world, as they call it, World 1-4, which is a castle stage. I should probably have mentioned the little picture that they show on screen. See the picture on my screen? Do you know where you have been? Sorry. Totally had a grunty moment there. Anyway, that will usually show you kind of like a little glimpse of obstacles you will probably have to dodge. Usually they will show you like a handful of enemies you can expect to see. Obstacles you'll have to look out for, like those fireballs. Those flamethrowers there. I think those are the little sticks of fire that were like rotating around. I think those are called fire bars. I could be wrong. I don't know. I just know that they are a pain in my patoot. I've died... When I first played this game, those were the main things I died to the most. Like Potobos, which we haven't seen any yet. Okay, yeah, that was probably not the greatest thing to do, but you know what? Fine. Anyway, to beat the castle levels, that's what these are, you have to go either and chop the axe or use a fire flower on Bowser. Thank you, Mario, but your princess is in another castle.